नमस्ते। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि
हरिः
ओम।
ओम्।
చెప్పండి. శుక్లాం వరదరం
शुक्लां वरदरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं
शशिवर्णं
चतुर्भुजं
चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं
प्रसन्नवदनं
ध्यायेत्
ध्यायेत्
सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये।
सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये।
अगजाननपद्मार्कं
अगजाननपद्मार्कं
गजाननमहर्निशम्
गजाननमहर्निशम्
अनेकदन्तं
नेकदं तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तमुपास्महे।
भक्तानामुपास्महे। ज्ञानानन्दमयं
ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं
निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम्
स्फटिकाकृतिम्
आधार्यं
आधारं
सर्वविज्ञानानां
सर्वविद्यानां
हयग्रीवमुपास्महे।
हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। कृष्णं कमलपत्राक्षं
పుణ్యశ్రవణ
पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनं
కీర్తనం వాసుదేవం
वासुदेवं
జగద్యోనిం
जगद्योनिं नौमि
నౌమి
नारायणं
నారాయణం
हरिं।
హరి.
नौमि नारायणं हरिम्।
సర్వస్వరూపే స్వరూపే
सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे
समन्विते भयेभ्यः
भयेभ्यः
त्राहिनो
त्राहिनो देवी
देवी दुर्गे
दुर्गे
देवी
देवी
नमोऽस्तुते।
नमोऽस्तुते। दुर्गे देवी नमोऽस्तुते।
సర్వచైతన్య రూపాం తాం
सर्वचैतन्यरूपां
सर्वचैतन्यरूपां ताम्
ताम्
ఆద్యాం శక్తిం చ ధీమహి
आद्यां
आद्यां
शक्तिं च
शक्तिं च
धीमहि
धीमहि
ధియో యో న ప్రచోదయాత్.
धियो न
धियो यो नः
प्रचोदयात्।
प्रचोदयात्।
ధియో యో న ప్రచోదయాత్.
धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
So now we are in the very important episode where the purpose of the birth of Durga Parvati as Durgamma or as Adishakti Swarupini, taking the help of so many goddesses or energies drawn out from the respective male gods, and all of them are there to come to help her. And apart from that, Chandika, the Chamundi or Chandika or Mahakali, she is a great assistance to her. And so the war was going on between the final Rakshasa, that's what we call as Sumbha. And Nisumbha was already done in the previous chapter, that is in the 9th chapter. We have seen that Rakshasa and Raktabija and other important Rakshasas were done with. And now as a final mark, there is Sumbha, who got immensely irritated upon Devi for having killed his brother and also many his own Sainyam people. Therefore, he just ran up, 16 sloka I'm talking, and he just ran up and then taking a sword into his hand, and he wanted to kill her, and he wanted to hurt her, kill her, and all that. So the sloka reads like this: Tata Khadgamapnupadaya Satachandram cha bhanumatu abhyadavat tada devim దైత్యానాం అధిపేశ్వర. చెప్పండి, చదవండి.
ततः खड्गमुपादाय शतचन्द्रं च भानुमत् अभ्यधावत् तदा देवीं दैत्यानामधिपेश्वरः।
ఇంకోసారి.
ततः खड्गमुपादाय शतचन्द्रं च भानुमत् अभ्यधावत् तदा देवीं दैत्यानामधिपेश्वरः।
సో దైత్యానాం అధిపేశ్వర, ది అధిప ఈశ్వర. అధిప ఈజ్ ది లీడర్, అధిప ఈజ్ ది కింగ్, ఈశ్వర ఈజ్ ది ఎంపరర్. సో ఫర్ ఆల్ ది గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ దైత్యాస్, దితిపుత్రాస్, he is the chief ruler. Shumbha, who is he? He is the Adhipeshwara of all Daityas. And he became so angry. What did he do? Devim Abhyadavatu. So he just rushed and ran up to that Devi with the Khadgamupadaya. He took up a sword into his hand, and which is very bright as the Surya Bhagavan's Kanti. And with that sword, he rushed up. Then 17th sloka, Tasya apatata evasu khadgam chicheda chandika.
तस्यापतत एवासु खड्गं चिच्छेद चण्डिका तस्यापतत एवासु खड्गं चिच्छेद चण्डिका
Dhanurmuktaihi sitairbanaihi
धनुर्मुक्तैश्चितैर्बाणैः धनुर्मुक्तैश्चितैर्बाणैः
Dharmacharkakaraamalam
चर्मचार्ककरामलम् चर्मचार्ककरामलम्
hatasvaha satada dainyaha
दैत्यः अनुకుంటాను
daityaha
हताश्वः स तदा दैत्यः हताश्वः स तदा दैत्यः
chinna dhanva visarathihi
छिन्नधन्वा विसारथिः छिन्नधन्वा विसारथिः
Agrahamudgaram ghoram
जग्राहमुद्गरं घोरं जग्राहमुद्गरं घोरम्
Ambika
अम्बिकानिधनोद्यतः अम्बिकानिधनोद्यतः
So when the Rakshasa was just rushing with great vigor and speed, immediately Durga Parameswari, what did she do? She just chicheda khadgam asu. Asu very much quickly, she broke the sword with which she was just rushing towards that by Chandika, by Mahakali, and also Muktaihi Sitaihi Banaihi Charma cha Arka Karamalam Dhanuhu. So also the Chandika, she broke down all the arrows which that Asura employed over her, over the Sainyam, and all the arrows are Sitaihi Banaihi. The banas are very sharp. And Charma is another Ayudha, and Arka Karamalam. How was the Charam? Arka is Surya Bhagavan, Kara are the Kiranas, Malam is strong. So this was one that is affected, that is quite Malam, with the power of the Kara, the rays of the sun, with such kind of Charma Ayudha and Sitabanas, which are being released from his own bow, she attacked. Then Devi also, in turn, she tried to employ the arrows and saw that Hatashvaha, the horse on which he was riding, that was being killed. The horse was killed, and his dhanus also was made broken, and also Visarathi, even the charioteer who drove the chariot, even he was killed, because even the car driver also will be a Rakshasa. So everywhere, all Rakshasas who have come to war ground to help to fight along with this Daitya, they were all done with. And when once his chariot ride in charioteer, then his horse, all that has been done with, then the anger, the vigor, the determination, etc., upon Devi, and his anxiety to kill her. So what he took up, he took up Mudgaram Ghoram, a very powerful, strong, heavy Mudgara Ayudha, a pestle-like. He took it, he just rushed up to her with an intention of killing her. Nidhanodhyata, Nidhana is killing. With a desire to finish her, to kill her, he took only Jagraha. You see the word? Jagraha means he took hold of. He took hold of a Ghora Mudgara Ayudha purely in order to kill Ambika. And Ambika is so alert. Say, Ichchedapatatasya Mudgaram Nishitaisarai.
చదువుతారండి మీరు
చిచ్ఛేద అపతత్తస్య ముద్గరం నిశితైః శరైః చిచ్ఛేద అపతత్తస్తస్య ముద్గరం నిశితైః శరైః
Athapi so abhyadhavattam mushtim udyamya.
తథాపి సో అభ్యతావత్తాం ముష్టిం
Udyamya
ఉద్యమ్య వేగవాన్ తథాపి సో అభ్యతావత్తాం ముష్టిం ఉద్యమ్య వేగవాన్
Samushtim patayamasa.
సముష్టిం పాతయామాస
Zaye daitya pungavaha.
హృదయే దైత్యపుంగవః
Devyastam chapi sa devi.
దేవ్యాస్తం చాపి సా దేవీ
Alenorasya tadayatu.
తలేనోరస్య తాడయత్
So in the 18th sloka, see the war is being beautifully described, and moreover the weapons that these Rakshasas and Devi are wielding are very heavy. They are not just kind like reading, and they are very heavy. How do I say? I just saw in the Salarjung Museum so many, I don't know whether Prasad garu vellara Salarjung Museum. No. హైదరాబాద్ పోతారు, మళ్ళీ విమానం ఎక్కి వెనక్కి వస్తారు.
అంతేనండి. సలార్జింగ్ మ్యూజియం వెళ్ళలేదండి.
తెలుసు మీకు. యు గో ఎయిర్పోర్ట్ టు ఎయిర్పోర్ట్, మీన్ బిట్వీన్ సమ్ అదర్ ఫ్యామిలీ మ్యాటర్స్ అండ్ సమ్ విజిట్స్. నో, నేను కూడా వెళ్ళరు, ఎవరు వెళ్ళరు. బట్ ఐ హ్యాడ్ ది ఛాన్స్ ఆఫ్ విజిటింగ్ ది Salarjung Museum, a typical museum in Hyderabad, and I was very much acquainted with the curator of the Salarjung Museum, and he was invited to a meeting when I was also there to give a talk on the something ancient art pieces or something like that. So anyway, akkada I found many కత్తులకువే ఒక పెద్ద షోకేస్ చేసి పెట్టారు పెద్దగా. A section is there where the swords are displayed. ఒక్కొక్క కత్తి ఎంత బరువు అంటే అంత బరువు ఉంటుంది. అలాంటి బరువైన కత్తి తీసుకొని కొట్టాడాలంటే యూ కెన్ ఇమాజిన్ వార్ లోపల. సో ది స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఆఫ్ ది పీపుల్ హూ వార్ ఇన్ ఏన్షియంట్ డేస్ ఈజ్ అన్ఇమాజినబుల్లీ స్ట్రాంగర్ దాన్ వి. కాసేపు గరిట పట్టుకుంటేనే నేను చైన్ వస్తుంది అంటారు. సో అలాంటప్పుడు, సో హియర్ యు అబ్జర్వ్ షీ హ్యాస్ టేకెన్ such great powerful weapons, and also that Rakshasa, and he just wanted to kill her. So Mudgaram Nishitai Sarai Chicheda, she also made that Mudgara Ayudha with which he was rushing towards her. Immediately he broke it down. And when once all weapons from him are being done with, then Mushtim, he wanted to hit, strike or give a blow to Devi. So what he did? So abhyadavata mushti mudjamya vegavan. So, and he, that Daityavan, that Rakshasa rushed and saw that he gave a big blow upon the chest of Devi. In turn, Devi also, she tried to hit him over his chest and then head. See how people get killed, or that's a war. So we have got the war how know-how. Prabhakargaru. War how
అవునండి.
or warfare or war skills, and how one can win the battle, how can one win over the enemies. This is also big technology. So that information regarding the warfare is being supplied by the Markandeya Maharshi to us. What is the process by which the enemies each other are attacked? And therefore, here, what did she do? She tried to manage to hit at the Rakshasa both at the chest and also at the head. Talena urasi atadayatu. Then, when that his head was hurt or hit by Devi, then read Tala Praharabhihato Nipapata Mahitale Sadaitya Rajaha Sahasa Punareva Tathottitaha. చదవండి.
తల ప్రహారాభిహతో నిపపాతమహీతలే సదైత్యరాజ సహసా పునరేవ తథోత్థితః.
Repeat.
తల ప్రహారాభిహతో నిపపాతమహీతలే సదైత్యరాజ సహసా పునరేవ తథోత్థితః.
ఉత్పత్య చ ప్రగృహోచ్చైః
ఉత్పత్య చ ప్రగృహ్యోచ్చైవీ ఉత్పత్య చ ప్రగృహ్యోచ్చైవీ
దేవీం గగనమాస్థితః
దేవీం గగనమాస్థితః దేవీం గగనమాస్థితః
తత్రాపి సా నిరాధారా
తత్రాపి సా నిరాధారా తత్రాపి సా నిరాధారా
యుయోధ తేన చండికా యుయుధే
యుయోధ అంటే యుయుధే కదా. యుయుధే తేన చండికా యుయుధే తేన చండికా.
So then once the Devi hit the Asura on the head with her mushti and with her all that, then he fell down on the ground. Mahitale, upon the ground. Nipapata, he fell down because of the force of the blow that he received on the head. That is, the head injury is very serious. Head hitting is very serious. So he could not manage himself to be, but though he fell down, he again got up. And punareva tathottitaha. So he just sprang up again into action. This time he flew into the air. And from air, Niradhara, from Akasham, he started fighting with her. And even Chandika also, she also gave up the land support, and she also flew in the air and to fight with him. So యుద్ధం చేసేటప్పుడు ఈ రాక్షసులతో యుద్ధం చేయడం మహా కష్టం. You remember in the Ramayanam also, in Yuddhakanda, that Indrajit, as he was fighting with the Lakshmana, suddenly he takes to Maya and disappears. So it is again a challenge for Lakshmana to shoot arrows when the object is not visible. So, but ultimately, he was not there in the, so Vibhishana, out of his own Maya, Rakshasa Maya, he was able to locate that Indrajit chide him and bring him back to war. So this kind of technique used by the Rakshasas is a very common thing as is described by the poets. So Valmiki, Markandeya Maharshi, all these fellows have taken, people have taken the count to describe how the Rakshasas ultimately try to try to mesmerize the enemies in the war as they are fighting. So what happened here? Utpatya pragruhya cha uchchaihi devim gaganamastita tatrapi. So immediately he took up to air and sprang up to that. Then Chandika tatrapi, even there in the air, sa niradhara, without having any kind of support or any kind of that, she also flew up into the sky and she started fighting with him in the sky. ఆకాశంలో యుద్ధం చేశారు అంటారు. మీకు తెలుసా అండి, ఆకాశంలో పెళ్లి చేసుకున్నారట. The richest Sethji got his daughter married in the aeroplane. The entire aeroplane was taken by him, something like Kalyana Mandapam. With all decorations, he got his daughter's marriage done in the air. చూసారా, ఎక్కడ పెళ్లి చేసుకుని ఇప్పుడు భూమిలో ఒక్కరికి రావాల్సిందే. సో ఒక్కొక్కరు డబ్బున్న వాళ్ళు క్రేజీ అండ్ మహిమ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు క్రేజీ. ఆ క్రేజ్, సో మహిమ అనేది డబ్బే కదండి, ఐశ్వర్యమే. సో ఐశ్వర్యవంతులు అలా చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. ఐ రిమెంబర్ that so long back, one of the cinema stars of Bombay, she 102 crores to decorate her bedroom. After all, bedroom loki velte kallu mooskuntam kadandi,
ante kada. Most expensive sleep.
ఒక బెడ్రూమ్ కి అంతంత డెకరేషన్, ఇంటీరియర్ డెకరేషన్ చేసుకుంటే ఇమాజిన్. సో అట్లా. కానీ ఈ అందులో యుద్ధం లోపల అమ్మవారు కూడా ఈక్వల్లీ పొటెన్షియల్ అండ్ మ్యాజికల్. వెన్ ద రాక్షస ఫ్లూ అప్ ఇన్ టు ది ఎయిర్ టు ఫైట్, నిరాధారంగా ఉంటుంటే ఈవెన్ ది పరమేశ్వరి ఆల్సో రోజ్ అప్ టు ది ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్ అండ్ వెంట్ ఆన్ ఫైటింగ్ విత్ హిమ్ ఇన్ ద ఎయిర్. అట్లా ఇంద్రజిత్ డస్ లైక్ దట్. బట్ Ravanasura and Rama, they only do not do that kind of magic. So that why the far Yuyudhe means they went on fighting each other like that. Now 23rd stanza. Niyuddham khe tada daityas chandika cha parasparam.
नियुद्धं खे तथा दैत्य चंडिका च परस्परम्.
नियुद्धं प्रथमं
खे तथा दैत्य चंडिका च परस्परम्.
चक्रतुः प्रथमं सिद्ध मुनि विस्मयकारकम्.
चक्रतुः प्रथमं सिद्ध मुनि विस्मयकारकम्. चक्रतुः प्रथमं सिद्ध मुनि विस्मयकारकम्.
ततो नियुद्धं सुचिरं कृत्वा तेनाम्बिका सह.
ततो नियुद्धं सुचिरं कृत्वा तेनाम्बिका सह. ततो नियुद्धं सुचिरं कृत्वा तेनाम्बिका सह.
उत्पात्य भ्रामयामास चिक्षेप धरणीतले.
उत्पात्य भ्रामयामास चिक्षेप धरणीतले. उत्पात्य भ्रामयामास चिक्षेप धरणीतले.
Look at the kind of fighting and yuddham. Khe ante akasham, gaganam. Khe tada, at that time, daityaha chandika, this rakshasa, and then that Chandika Devi, Parameswari, parasparam niyuddham chakratuhu. So nisseshena yuddham means They were fighting with such vigor and determination. Either Chandika be there or that Rakshasa be there. That was the type of spirit. ఇప్పుడు ఏమంటారంటే యుద్ధం చేసేటప్పుడు మోటో ఏంటి అంటే యశోవా మృత్యుర్వా అని కొట్లాడతారు. యుద్ధం చేయాలి, గెలిస్తే కీర్తి, అండ్ చనిపోతే కీర్తి. రెండు రకాల కూడా కీర్తి వస్తుంది. కాబట్టి ఆ కీర్తి కోసం ఎటువంటి కారణం లేకుండా యుద్ధం చేసేది వీరుల లక్షణం. కాబట్టి నియుద్ధం చక్రతుహు. చక్రతుహు మీన్స్ ఇట్స్ ద్వివచనం. బోత్ ఆఫ్ దెమ్ హ్యావ్ ఫాట్ లైక్ దాట్. అండ్ ఆ యుద్ధం ఎలా ఉందంటే ది ఫైట్ ఈజ్ ఎంటర్టైన్మెంట్. ది వార్ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ an entertainment. Yagna is entertainment. I mean, there are so many interesting things which will draw our attention, and will be rapturous in trying to observe, in trying to get hold of the ways that the fight was on. And moreover, who will be there in the sky? Siddha, Muni, and all these kind of elevated spiritual souls, Siddhas and Munis, they were just wondering how Devi Chandika and Rakshasa Shumba are fighting in the sky for a long time. See, Chakratuhu Yuddham Suchiram Krutva. See, in sloka number 24, why such a long time was spent by both fellows? Because Shumbha and Nishambha are also Devi Bhaktas. Unless the Bhakta admits that his life could be taken out, until then she cannot kill him. As we have seen in Mahishasura fight. Even Mahishasura was given a good fight by Devi until his satisfaction. You understand that? So భక్తులు మీకు కావాల్సిన వాళ్ళకి తృప్తి ఉన్నంత వరకు మీరు పని చేయాలి. కాబట్టి దట్ ఈస్ ది ఫార్ములా. ఏమండి, మీ బాసు తృప్తి అయ్యేంత వరకు పని చేస్తే ఆయన సంతోషపడతాడు. ఆర్ ఆయన మీకోసం కాచుకొని ఉంటే మీరు సంతోషపడతారు. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ మ్యూచువల్ సపోర్ట్ అండ్ హ్యాపీనెస్. So this way, Chakratuhu, then Yuddham, Suchiram Krutva, sloka number 4, Suchiram Krutva, for a long time there was a war going on. But what she did, when the penultimate stage came, when he is destined to die, what did this Ambika do? Prabhakargaru, Ambika Utpatyatam Brahmayamasa Chikshepa Dharanitale. So Narasimha Swami chesinattuga, you know what Narasimha Swami did? Ultimately, he pulled him, Hiranyakasipu, lifted him up, and then carried him up to the threshold, sat there, he slew him, and saw that he is killed. So here also, Durga Parameswari is nobody but Narasimha Swami, Narasimha Avataram. On the other hand, she is a Narasimha par excellence. Kabatti, so what she did was, Ambika Utpatya Brahmayamasa. Utpatya means lifting him up. Weight lifter flag, ఆ పైకి వాడిని ఎత్తేసి అక్కడి నుంచి ధరణి తలే చిక్షేప. He threw him down upon the ground. చెప్పండి, సక్షిప్తో ధరణీం ప్రాప్య. ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉందండి ఈ శ్లోకాల్లో? Any word meaning you want? Chikshepa means dharani tale. Chikshepa means that Rakshasa was lifted and thrown upon the ground from that height. And that too not simply directly placing him down. Oh, అయిపోయిందా?
ఆయన వెళ్ళిపోయారు అంకుల్.
See the word chikshepa. The word chikshepa pushed him down or threw him down. Whereupon Dharani Tale, upon the earth. And that fellow, Rakshasa, Sachipto Dharanim Prapya, Mustimudyamya Vegita. Even though he fell from such height, the Rakshasa did not die. Again, he immediately sprang up and folded his fingers and made a mushti, a fist, and then Utpatya Brahmayamasa Chiksheva Dharanitale. So she was thrown down upon the ground. 25 chadavandi. Sakshipto Dharanim Prapya.
Sakshipto Dharani Prapya Sakshipto Dharani Prapya
Mushtimudyamya Vegitaha.
Mushtimudyamya Vegitaha Mushtimudyamya Vegitaha
Abhyadhavata Dushtatma.
Abhyadhavata Dushtatma
Chandika Nidhane Chaya.
Chandika Nidhane Chaya
Tamayantam Tato Devi.
Tamayantam Tato Devi
Sarvadaitya Janeswaram.
Sarvadaityajaneshwaram
Jagatyam Patayamasa.
Jagatyam Patayamasa
Hitva Shulena Vakshasi.
Bhitva Shulena Vakshasi.
So these two slokas are also telling you that Rakshasas cannot accept the defeat immediately, and they have large vigor, power and energy. So Dharanim Prapya Saha Chiptaha. When he was pushed down, he reached the earth, but he did not die. He became again energized and he took up a mudyam, mushti, and ran towards her, Dushtatma, with a strong desire to kill. Chandika Nidhana Ichchaya. So with a desire to kill Chandika, he moved forward with great speed and making a fist for her to strike and see that she is done with. But Amavaru, who is she? Sarvadaitya Janeswaram, and she is trying to attack and also retaliate that Sumbhasura, who is the emperor of all the Daitya community. So when he was going nearer, when he was approaching nearer, he